Broadcasting live from the Business RadioX studios in Atlanta, Georgia, it's time for Atlanta Business Radio. Brought to you by OnPay, Atlanta's new standard in payroll. Now, here's your host.
Lee Cantor here, another episode of Atlanta Business Radio, and this is going to be a good one. But before we get started, it's important to recognize our sponsor, OnPay. Without them, we couldn't be sharing these important stories. Today on Atlanta Business Radio, we have Bea Wang, and she's a Georgia Tech student, and she was part of a competition for the Urban Land Institute's Hines Competition, and she's here to talk about being a finalist in that. Welcome, Bea.
Thank you, Lee.
Now, first off, please share a little bit about the competition. What is the competition about? It's a national competition, and Georgia Tech has made it to the final, so that's fantastic. So please just let us know about the competition and what drew you to it.
Sure, sounds good. I think it still defines national competition, but this year they have other countries' team enter the competition as well.
Oh, so it's a global competition.
But I think they still consider national, like most of the teams still come from U.S. But
right.
I know there's Asian team, there's Canada team this year.
So now, what is the kind of the purpose of the competition? What are you trying to accomplish?
So the most thing I learned from this competition is we are really, as a student, we don't really have a chance to do a real close to real life, close to real world, real estate development project. So this competition is give us the opportunity to work on a close to real life, large real estate development.
And then, so when you say that, this was, I guess you were targeting the Oakland area?
Yes, this year, yes.
So Oakland in California. Yep. And then, so there was, I believe, the downtown area. You were supposed to work on some design or to, what was kind of the mission?
Yeah, so it's not really it's Oakland downtown, not really downtown, but more like CBD. They try to expand their downtown to connect to more areas. So it's not really only about the design. We are in charge of finance, pre-development, also design. So planning, architecture, urban design, finance. So
it's like a kind of a holistic
right.
way to deal with the downtown, to expand kind of the reach and the services associated with it, to make sure that everybody.
So we need to kind of consider everything: the population, the economic, the environment, everything. Basically, it's like that's what I'm saying is more close to real life development.
Right. So then this wasn't just kind of a bunch of techie people. You needed some people that had a variety of expertise in different disciplines then, right, as part of the team?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how our team kind of generate. So we have city planning, we have urban design, we have I'm in the MBA. I don't really have a real estate background, but I had an undergrad in city planning and focus on transportation and environmental. So
that's what you brought to the table. So what was it like kind of dealing with all those disparate backgrounds and expertise? So
to me, I'm the only one in the team have working experience, and I'm super on technical part. I'm data analyst. So it's kind of different to work with students, especially full-time students. At the beginning, we definitely have a lot of issues like scheduling or the way we're handling things. But we figure out we need to set a boundary and understand each other's personality capabilities to keep the project moving.
So was that fun for you? Was it challenging? Do you think it's going to help you in your career to go through this kind of a process?
Yeah, definitely. So my career after MBA, I'm thinking move out from technical part, move to like project manager, program manager part. So I'm going to deal with more non-technical person. So that's going to be help me to understand how to work in a group without much technical background. Also, probably I'm going to work with the fresh graduate, which consider as other team members in the team. I know how to deal with them as well. And then also, last one is set up a boundary. I know it's hard at the beginning because we don't really know each other, but it's going to help for the team to work faster or work together well.
Now, your background is in GIS, and I believe that stands for Geographic Information System?
Yes.
Now, that's super technical, right? That's not... Not and people have heard of GPS. I don't know if everybody's heard of GIS. Can you explain the difference?
GPS is a position system, so it's basic position the objects. GIS is more like using the GPS data to do analysis on top. And then the most easiest example is the census data or voting, the census data presenting a map, or like when you see a city planning, transportation planning, there's always a map. That's what the GIS is going to do.
And then how did that kind of expertise you had in this help your team come up with your what you presented?
Yeah, so there's a tool, if you're not in the industry, probably don't know. It's called ArcGIS, ArcGIS. It's part of GIS. I using this tool from like 10 years ago. They are actually partner with this competition. They provide all kinds of data at the beginning, so market analysis. They even provide 3D model for the current street as well. So that's the part I saw how much the ArcGIS growing is amazing. Like they provide 3D, and they also have put different demographic from different distance. It's so much rich data they could provide from the Esri part.
So now when you got to work on this project, what was kind of the conclusion, and what was like, how did you come up with the solution that got you into to be a finalist?
So one is definitely we, as a team, we worked together. As a finance analyst, I'm always one saying no to the design, saying we don't have the budget. That's not really fit in the demographic. I'm not always one saying, like, we definitely a lot of communication, a lot of like agreement, argument as well, to like make the plan happening. I think that's one of the reasons why we become the finalists, because we talk a lot in the team. The second one, we have a solid idea support from us from beginning to the end. We believe that's the idea we want to follow, which is the link up. It's like really link the community together. That's where we try to present. I think from what we heard, what we saw from other teams, where the team more built based on the current situation, the most realistic team. But we also have idealists for ownerships and community service.
Now, when you're doing this kind of city planning and trying to look at things holistically, and you are very data focused, how do you there's a lot of gray area and ambiguity because you're dealing with situations that are very sensitive. Like there's a lot of social inequities or racial injustice, and those things are personal, and data kind of sometimes doesn't tell the whole picture. So how do you kind of marry the data with, taking care of human beings?
So from the data, I could tell the current situation, but we also have a brief from the competitions saying where they want to go, what kind of problem they try to solve. So I kind of linked this to the data, the current data, with their vision or what their plan are, and link with what our vision, what our plan going to be. So the easiest example is we purchase outside the study parcels. We purchase opportunity zone because from the data we figured there is a demographic change from West Auckland to West Auckland. There is a physical boundary there. Our team believe we should solve that problem and link these two communities together, because West Auckland has, in general, has lower incomes and they're more like a blue collar workers there. So we try to link this community to grow together. I think that's how I see the data evolve in this project.
Now, is this something that the information you're learning here, is it transferable to other kind of cities?
Yes, I think so. That's why Asbury bring their market analysis tool and business analysis as well. The tool is available, I think, most of the government and nonprofit as well. That's what I'm saying is that they have rich data. It's just how you combine the data to show the result and help the project.
So now, having gone through this, you said you're the only person on the team that has kind of a lot of work experience. Mm-hmm. Is this something that's going to maybe catapult you in a different direction? Are you thinking about a different career, or you're going to still stay on the path you are right now?
So as I said, I have urban planning undergrad. So real estate is something I'm interested with. That's kind of the reason I involved in this competition, because with my full-time job and evening MBA doing this kids competition, really, I don't really have that much time to spend something like for fun. But I do, because one is I want to explore the finance part, that's why I was doing the pro forma in the team. I ran as a finance analysis. And the second one, after this competition, I know I'm able to do the pro forma, which basically open another area for my post MBA career. So right now I could definitely apply something like program manager in the real estate industry. Before that, I don't really have a solid reason to apply that position. But after this, I know I understand the pro forma side and also the whole development process.
So is that something you think you're going to work with more real estate kind of residential planning and things like that?
It's more like commercial.
But
it's not really, I'm transferred fully from IT or data analysis to here. It's just another choice for me.
So what's next with this competition? When do they announce the winners?
So we're going to fly to California to present in April, like April 6th. So 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 week away. And after that, they're going to vote for the winner out of the 4 teams. I think they're going to announce it in May. And
then what do you win? What's the prize?
So as a finalist, we already won $10K for the team. And then if we win the top one, we're going to get $50K for the team, and then plus $5,000 for the school.
Wow. Congratulations. I mean, it's exciting. And you said that this is the first time Georgia Tech has had a team to go this far in this competition?
We're the second in the last 10 years. Yes.
Wow. Congratulations. So you recommend this competition to other folks?
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely tell my MBA classmates to do this. It's definitely a lot of time consuming, but it definitely learn a lot and push me to understand the whole concept other than like learning from the class.
And then what did you think is that having gone through this, that you developed, you feel more confident with certain skills you have, and that it's going to just make you a better kind of person in the future?
Yeah, so I know I'm capable to do something I don't really know, but I learned everything from like 2 weeks for the case competition. A second is I know how much pressure I could take. As I said, like full-time job, evening MBA, and then that's a lot during that 2 weeks.
Yeah, but you got it done, and you're a finalist. Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story today.
Thank you.
All right, this is Lee Cantor. We'll see you all next time on Atlanta Business Radio.